Alright, I haven't done a Rebels Rants in a bit, but I guess finally have a bit of reason to actually do one. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about the death of Chris Cornell, and are probably a little bit suspicious of the media and the police immediate jump to suicide without any real investigation or toxicology report or anything like that. Usually, when someone dies, anybody, from A to B, other than Kurt Cobain, you've never had such instantaneous jump to a cause of death without any investigation whatsoever. Now, I am a fan of Soundgarden, not really Audio Slave, Cornell solo work, shit like that. So, I don't really want to piss on his name, but when I do these videos, I shoot. I don't cover bases. I don't hide shit. I speak what I feel, whether the case is properly investigated or not is up to the cops, not me, up to the coroner and the medical staff. But I've watched several videos of the live performance of Chris Cornell. I've read quite a bit of the reports sprinkled out by the media. I've read the absurdities like autoerotic asphyxia bullshit. I've read the Cobainites that want to jump to a conspiracy theory. I can assure you, likely there is none. What I will say, my own speculation, I may be wrong. I rarely am. Me, myself, am a recovering drug addict who fell off the wagon in February. So, drug addiction is a bit of a struggle in life. You never really get cured from drug addiction. You may escape the devil, the demon, the monkey for a little bit, but you never overcome the addiction. Is there when you're feeling down, or when life kicks you in the fucking dick. That little demon pops up in your goddamn head, and you fall. I was sober for 12, 13 years when I fell. I fell when my grandmother died. Now this video is not me. It's not about my struggle or my fall. But I know addiction and I know relapse probably better than most. Now y'all, and I've heard from both sides that his last performance was his best performance ever, or it was one of his worst. I've watched the performance of Black Hole Sun And in my time of dying from the final performance at the Fox Theater in Detroit. And I will tell you this. Chris Cornell was high as fuck. He was blitzed out of his fucking mind. And I am not saying that to disrespect the guy. I'm saying it as a fucking addict. As someone that has fallen. As someone that has picked himself up. What I do want to point out here, and in the past I pointed it out and everyone told me I was full of motherfucking shit. But, again, I will point out like I did when Chris Benoit committed suicide. And Red, my dear friend Melissa Rainey, also pointed it out to me before I decided to do this video. You hang yourself 9 times out of 10 when your body is discovered you are found hanging. Let me find something to demonstrate. There's a towel. Okay. Prop this up. Hanging. You're gonna be found propped up whatever you're on, hanging. Snaps your neck, it kills you. Now, if whatever you hung yourself on were to snap or break, 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna fucking die. You'll be found unresponsive and your life be saved. Now, there are no reports of any beam or whatever breaking, but Chris Cornell was found unresponsive on the floor of the bathroom in whatever fucking theater, motel, hotel, whatever the fuck. Okay. I'm gonna paint a fucking picture for you, really. Think about this very, very, very carefully. In the bathroom. To hang yourself. Okay. What are you going to use as a prop? Because you're going to need a prop to stand on, to hang yourself, to kick, to hang. Okay. You have in the bathroom a shower curtain, which I would guesstimate that Chris Cornell was at least of 150, 160 pounds. Not counting muscle mass, because I don't know fucking dick about all that. The rod of a shower curtain is flimsy as fuck. You fucking bumped the son of a bitch with your head. That son of a bitch is gonna goddamn break. I do not buy him hanging himself in the bathroom of anywhere. You're not gonna hang yourself in the bathroom. There's nothing strong enough to support the weight for a hanging. I'm not an expert. I've only tried suicide a few times. But where they found him, how they found him, does not support a hanging. Now, before all of you guys who want to jump to the Illuminati bullshit or the autoerotic asphyxia bullshit. Again, to hang yourself, you've got to have something to support the weight of the hanging. Again, there's no conspiracy here. The only thing I am debating is facts. I believe myself as a person, as a recovering drug addict who has recently relapsed. Just from watching videos, here's what I believe happened, and I believe the whole hanging. I don't think it's a as you conspiracy theorists would like to believe, is a government cover-up. I think it's a family cover-up. And even in their debating of the suicide, they are claiming Ativan caused him to hang himself. I've taken Ativan on the past many years ago in the 2nd grade. My experience and people that take the drug can comment and debate and further this, but it's more of speed rather than a depressant. It's going to make you fucking active. It's like Adderall or Ritalin, if I'm correct. And y'all can debate, y'all can talk. Me personally, person to person, I don't personally believe, and I'm not kicking stone. I'm not. I don't want to bash the guy. I don't want to make the guy look bad. Just trying, I guess, as a fan, as an addict myself, as a person, just throw away being a fan, throw away the bullshit. As a fucking drug addict, I've been there, man. I want to debunk the bullshit fucking theories being thrown out there. Here's what I believe happened. Point A to point B. Be all, end all, into the story, into the subject, into the fucking bullshit. Chris Cornell relapsed and overdosed and died. End of story. It's sad. It's sad that he fell just like Lane Staley. Just like goddamn Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Scott Weiland, sorry. Had a brain fuck there. I think he relapsed and overdosed. I think the Seattle curse has moved on. Only 2 people have avoided the Seattle curse. And that was Cobain, who I do believe was murdered, and Michael Starr, whose years of rampant drug abuse caused his poor health that claimed his life when he finally got sober. But Just, A to B, just to the point, man. From watching the videos of the show, reading what I've read from the coroner's report. It's still going to take 2 to 3 months for a toxicology report to come in, but they're jumping the gun on the suicide bullshit. It's going to come out, and I guarantee you, I'm doing this probably 24 hours after his death, give or take. Give or take a little bit. But I guarantee you it's going to come back as an overdose. There's no way he hung himself. Or not a fucking way. If it comes back with any evidence of strangulation, then he was murdered. I will fucking straight up fucking say that. You can't fucking hang yourself in a goddamn bathroom. That's not gonna fucking happen. There's nowhere to do it. Even more limited places to do it in a hotel room. It would take a lot of work to hang yourself in a bathroom. When you're high as shit and tired from a show, you're not gonna go through the trouble. I don't buy the bullshit story of a suicide. I don't. I think it's horseshit. I don't believe the autoerotic asphyxia, because I just don't think there's, from how David Carradine did it, still you've got to have the branch to hang yourself. There's got to be something there. There's nothing in a bathroom there to do it. I don't believe there's a grand scheme of a cover-up. I think it's just a jump of the gun judgment call, and their family maybe asked for them to jump the gun on it just so they could throw debate out there to make the kids feel better. And I don't blame them, but just me. I'm just a guy looking from the far outside who knows a little bit about drug use and drug addiction, and can tell when a motherfucker's high as fuck doing a live performance. I've been to more than a few shows in my life, and I've been high as fuck. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. But I believe that Chris Cornell overdosed and died. And the whole hanging and suicide is a cover-up for the family to feel better about themselves and make the kids have less doubt about their father, which is completely 100% understandable. But there's no way in 6 hours you can properly investigate and say there was a fucking suicide. It's not possible. I've demonstrated how you would have to kill yourself, how you would have to be found hanging. 2, suicide yourself by hanging. I have described how unlikely it would be to do in a hotel bathroom. But that is just my opinion on this story of Rebels Rants, and I'm sure I'm going to get some fucking heat from some of you guys who are one way or another and think I'm dicking the poor dude. Dude's gone. Dude don't give a shit. He wrote vast majority of his songs about death and suicide and drug addiction. Spoon Man was about heroin buddies. But I'll let this one go. You guys can debate the latest Rebels Rants when it loads. It's not really a rant. It's more of a fact checking or a debate. I want to debate. So if anyone wants to respond, post in the comments your response to my rant, and we will get a vibe, a debate flowing around. But please comment and post your opinions on what is only my opinion based on personal experience from addiction and suicide attempts. Here you go, guys. This one's going to you. Chris. Godspeed, dude. Sucks. Life happens. Life gets in the way, man. Loved your music. Will always love your music. It's a shame you're gone. No matter how you went, really. Your memory will never be forgotten. Ever. It's a shame that your two young kids will not get to grow up to their father raising them. 52 is young, man. I'm only 35. I ain't got that much more to catch up, and I probably won't make it either, but as Lane Staley covered by Bob Dylan, ring them bells, man, because it's a loss. It's a loss to the music industry. It's a loss to the charities that you supported, to your kids, to your wife, to your family. I'm going to do one final salute for Chris Cornell. May you have peace, sir. Yes, that's Pabst Blue Ribbon. Fuck you. I'm rambling a bit, but